Today I'm listening to Lara Fabian sing Mademoiselle Hyde. Keep watching. Hi everybody, it's Christi Bovee with the Voice Love Company. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell below so you don't miss a single video or when I go live. Reviews are coming in for my Permission to Suck mini course, Bypassing Perfection, Embracing Potential. If you are needing a little extra help getting over your fear of failure, I really encourage you to take advantage of this mini course. It's 3 lessons, 3 bonus videos. It'll take you a little bit over an hour to complete, and it will change your life. Details in the description box below. Now let's get started. This video was made by enthusiastic voice lovers just like you. One of my wonderful Patreon patrons, Victor Bradshaw, brought it to my attention that I had not yet listened to Lara Fabian's Mademoiselle Hyde. This has been on my request list probably since I started doing reaction videos. I feel like it's high time, especially coming off of the amazing video that Floriansen and Hank Port did, Dangerous Games, the duet from the Broadway musical Jekyll and Hyde, that it was about time we actually listened to Lara Fabian's take on this subject. This is her original composition, Mademoiselle Hyde. Igor Krutoy at the piano.
Share my faults if you will, and guide me through. I am the kind of mind who's torn in two. Dr. Jekyll or Hyde, which one? Just choose. No, I can be from hell or a Moulin Rouge.
Okay, I'm going to stop right there because I want to have some flow to this song. It hurts me when I have to stop these songs, let me tell you. So if I can try to make it a little less painful, I will. Wow, okay, so this is interesting because I'm gathering from how she's singing that she is Jekyll or Hyde. And so she's asking, which one do you want? Jekyll or Hyde? You get to choose. So that's interesting. It's also fun to see her singing in this kind of vibe. To me, she's always come across as innocent almost. There's a purity in how she's presented the songs that I've watched on the channel so far. So this one is a little more womanly. It's a little more worldly, I guess you could say. And of course, she can do anything, as we already know. But I love it. I love it's even a different tone quality that I'm hearing from her. Love Igor Krutoy. Genius orchestrator, arranger, composer in his own right, and definitely it collaborates with Dimash as well. This is a very cool duo to see, and it makes me think that as things are opening up more and more, it would be really fun to see Lara and Dimash and Igor collaborate, the 3 of them, even more. I would love to hear more duets by Lara and Dimash, and I know that all of you would love that as well. So just putting that out into the universe, let's see what comes back as far as that's concerned.
I'll be yours, and when you have me, you'll be cursed, because you love me. I'll rehearse every word of the sea. Don't apply to me, don't touch my skin.
Floats so pretty. I have so much respect for Lara Fabian. I love her voice. I love the tone quality she gets, the tremendous vocal control that she shows in every single one of the songs I've ever heard her sing. She just has this really gorgeous timbre to her sound, and her breath control is unsurpassed. She really is someone that I want to emulate as a singer, and I would say if you're looking for someone to sing along with, to strengthen your singing, you cannot pick anyone better than Lara Fabian. She's just so masterful in every single thing I've ever heard her do.
I swear I always try to stop the game when it's goodness up play. I get checkmate when I am just about to beat the beast. It's half the nature of fight that I release. Hold me tight, and maybe this time I'll escape the dark evil side. If you dare, I'm ready to surrender.
It's so much fun to see her having fun with this character. She's giving such a lively, energetic performance of this Mademoiselle Hyde, whom she's portraying. I love it. I love seeing the twinkle in her eyes. She is really having fun. Laura never seems afraid to really put her whole self into her performances. She does not hold back at all. And I love the little acting that she's doing in this one. I think she definitely has the acting chops. She could probably go on and do things in musical theater or what have you. It would be really interesting to actually see her be the main draw for a big show. I think she could definitely hold her own. I'm not sure if she's interested in that at this point in her career, her life, because it's pretty tiring and a lot when she doesn't have to, because she's got her own thing going. But it would just be so fun, wouldn't it, to see her take the stage and play a role, because she's the whole package. She could do it. She absolutely could do it. Okay, I'm going to stop it right there before she gets back in. It must be so much fun to be her. I love this whole vibe. I love how she's so in her own skin, but yet she's playing this incredibly powerful woman. She's just fantastic. Everything about her, it makes me want to be her when I grow up. I know, I say that a lot about a lot of these singers, but this one for sure, I would love to have just half of the talent that Lara Fabian has in her little finger. I mean, she's so capable, so beautiful. She's gorgeous to look at. She just has this incredible ability to perform, and her voice is amazing. What I'm noticing in this part is you can really hear the more live sound of the microphone. At the beginning I was thinking, is this canned? Is this a pre-record? Because it's so perfect. She sings with such perfection, and yet there's this dynamic part of it as well. So now that she's getting into being a little bit louder, you can really hear her voice, that it really is her all the way through. She's just amazing. I have no words. Well, I mean, I do have lots of words all the time, but seriously, she leaves me incapacitated. I'm having trouble speaking. Wow. Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Wow.
But, my question...
What a powerful performance. Let's deconstruct this gorgeous song just a little bit more. I don't know that I have seen a more potent, more vigorous performance from Lara Fabian than the one here in Mademoiselle Hyde.
Share my thoughts if you will, and guide me through. I kind of mind who's torn in two. Dr. Jekyll or Hyde, which one? Just choose. No, I can be from hell or a Moulin Rouge.
I love the way that she shows she's a little bit unhinged, even just in her mannerisms. She's doing this with the beat, but definitely not on a regular basis, so you know she's not just keeping time. She's showing it as part of the character of Mademoiselle Hyde, and of course as the lyrics unfold, you hear her saying that she's dangerous, basically. We've discussed it before on this channel, Lara's incredible ability to maintain her breath support. You can literally see her in some songs, I'm not sure I see it as well here, but you can see her taking a really deep breath. If you take a deep breath into your back ribs, for instance, you think about that, you take a deep breath into your side ribs, take a deep breath into your low belly. Those are the places where you're going to really get the most bang for your buck with your breathing. And then you try to coordinate all three of those. Nothing is happening up here, and you can see that in the kind of dress she's wearing. All of the power is coming below the breastbone. She's expanding the rib cage, and she's able to sing with this pure, straight tone to the point that it was so perfect I thought it was pre-recorded and sweetened, but no, it's actually her voice. She is just unsurpassed.
I swear I always try to stop the game. When it's goodness I play, I get checkmate. When I am just about to beat the beast, it's half the nature I fight that I release.
I love how she's leaning in with the intensity on this verse 2. She's giving a little more sass. She's got a lot more character that's continuing to develop by her body language, by her voice. She's singing out with a little more power, a little more passion and authority. And she does such a beautiful job pulling all of these elements together on this pre-chorus.
Hold me tight, and maybe this time I'll escape the dark cave outside. If you dare, I'm ready to surrender.
I love it when master singers write songs for themselves because they know they can hit melody lines like this one. When does she breathe? She just keeps going and going and going. She seriously has an iron lung we can't see or something. I don't know. It's so incredibly well done. And I love how happy and alive she looks in this performance. She always brings her full self to whatever she does. But this, for some reason, she just shines. She really seems fully present in her own skin without apology. And there's something so incredibly attractive about that.
Don't approach me, don't touch my skin.
This may be one of my favorite performances that I've seen of Lara Fabian on this channel because she's truly showing up. We talk about this all the time, that people are waiting for us to show up. that we are the answer that they are looking for. Lara Fabian is the answer to what the world needs right now. She is so incredibly gifted. She has so much in her heart. I can really tell that as I'm watching this. There's more for her to give, and I'm so looking forward to seeing what happens with her as we come out of pandemic and she starts touring again. It's going to be really fun to see if there's more music, more new music coming out of this incredible soul that is Lara Fabian. Well, that's it for me today. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and don't forget to share with someone you know loves Lara Fabian. You can ask me any question about your voice in the comments down below, on my blog at voicelove.co, on Instagram at The Voice Love Company, and now on wiseo.com. Get all those details in the description box below. I'm so grateful to my Patreon patrons who always come through giving me incredible suggestions, and I'm taking requests pretty much solely from my Patreon group. If you want to be a Patreon patron, you can get all the details in the description box below. Keep finding your voice. Keep making your sound in the world today. The world is waiting for what you and only you bring. And remember, you are loved. Bye, guys.